our training on the Marketplace Products Guidance Advanced Research Tool. When selling in the Amazon store, your products can reach many customers. However, one significant challenge sellers, especially brand owners, face is finding opportunities to develop new products. How do you know where there's customer demand for a product? Which features have the greatest chance of performing well? We've developed a tool to help sellers answer these questions and more. The Marketplace Products Guidance Advanced Research Tool displays information about product performance within a browse node in supported stores. The browse node is the most specific level of product sorting in the Amazon store, which shows a list of products for sellers to browse. Browse nodes help sellers research within a specific category and product type. We'll explain this concept in more detail as we go. You can find this tool by selecting Marketplace Product Guidance in the Growth menu in Seller Central. Also, if you have selection recommendations from Amazon, an Add New Products card will appear on the Seller Central homepage, showing a summary of recommendations. Selecting this card will take you to the Marketplace Product Guidance page. Once you've arrived, select Advanced Research at the top of the page. If you're a brand owner or manufacturer, you may want to use our Marketplace Product Guidance Advanced Research tool. Unlike the other tools on the Marketplace Product Guidance page, the Advanced Research tool doesn't base its recommendations on your current catalog. Instead, it presents data about customer demand, existing offers, and feature popularity for browse nodes in the Amazon store. This can be helpful in identifying new areas for product development and finding opportunities that you may otherwise overlook. Use the filters to view advanced research about a browse node. Start by selecting a marketplace. Next, select a category. Categories are the broad groups of products in the Amazon store, like home, electronics, or sports. Product types are more specific than categories. For example, home product types include bed linen sets, light sources, vacuum cleaners, and rugs. The browse node is the most specific level of sorting. As an example, the nodes for bed linens are separated into flat sheets and fitted sheets. Each filter option displays a bar that helps you gauge customer demand and volume of existing offers for that product type in the Amazon store. You can sort this data by demand and competition separately, or consider both together. Demand is a measure of how many people want to purchase an item. At its core, demand reflects how many customers are looking at a product and how many are buying it. Competition, on the other hand, is a measure of supply, also known as offer metrics. This measure increases or decreases depending on how many other sellers are offering products in that browse node, how many ASINs exist in that browse node, and how many offers there are by ASINs. If you know the name of the node you want information about, you can search for it directly by typing a category or keyword into the search bar. You can then narrow the advanced research by category, product type, and browse node. After you've selected a browse node, the Advanced Research tool will provide you with relevant data in the Performance section. It's a lot of information, so let's take a closer look at each element of demand and offer metrics. The first demand element is units sold. This graph shows the trend in units sold within that browse node compared to the average for all browse nodes of that product type. For fitted sheets, the graph would show how many fitted sheets are sold over time compared to the average for all products of the bed linen product type. Remember that this graph doesn't show an absolute number. Instead, it shows whether the browse node is performing above or below the average for the whole category at any given time. Like everything else in performance, you can adjust the timescale to show information for the past 30 days, 6 months, or 12 months. The glance views graph works in a similar way as the demand element graph. It shows how many people have viewed ASINs in a browse node compared to the average for all ASINs in that category. Comparing these two graphs is a good way to look at demand and sales conversion. If, for example, the glance views are far below average for the category, but the units sold is far above average for the category, it means that a high percentage of people who view ASINs in that browse node decide to buy. Of course, not everyone who buys a product decides to keep it. The return ratio shows you the percentage of units of ASINs in a browse node that were shipped to customers but then returned. The search to purchase ratio compares the number of ASINs in a browse node that were sold to the number that showed up in customer searches. If this is high, then it means that more searches for that type of product result in a sale. Next, let's look at offer and selection metrics. Star ratings shows the average star ratings for all ASINs in a browse node within the selected time frame. If there are many ratings of 4 stars and above, customers are likely very happy with the ASINs that are offered in that browse node, and that many other sellers may be offering new products in that browse node. If the star ratings are lower, however, there might be a greater opportunity for a new product to become a breakout success. Number of sellers shows how many unique sellers offered an ASIN in that browse node over the specified time. Remember, this metric counts unique sellers. If the same seller sold 3 different ASINs, they're still only counted once. Similarly, number of ASINs shows how many unique ASINs were in that browse node. This metric lets you see how crowded a node is. Something like men's shirts will have a much higher number than washing machines. Finally, offers per ASIN shows the average number of offers that existed for each ASIN in that browse node over the selected period. If this number is low, there might not only be a chance for a new product to succeed in this browse node, there might also be a high opportunity for resellers to perform well. Below performance, you can find more detailed information in features. Here, features are grouped by price, bedding type, color, or other subcategories specific to your browse node. As with the prior categories, each of these features displays a blue bar that represents views and sales for that specific subcategory. This can help you plan out combinations of new features for products. You may identify a combination of features as favorite features and then add them to a list with the Add Features to List button. You can then save this list to view offline by selecting Download Favorite Features. Whether you're a reseller, brand owner, or manufacturer, the Marketplace Product Guidance Advanced Research Tool is a powerful method for discovering new selling opportunities. Remember that while the Advanced Research Tool and our other Marketplace Product Guidance tools are powerful, they provide just that: guidance, not a guarantee. Use your judgment to decide if a recommendation is right for your business, because you're in control of what and where you sell. This concludes our training on the Marketplace Product Guidance Advanced Research Tool. Thank you, and happy selling in the Amazon store!